sworn in?
Yes, sir.
Join the most powerful military that's ever existed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, let me introduce myself. I'm a lieutenant in the Navy, Lieutenant Schmitty. On behalf of my command, the Houston Military Entrance Processing Station, I want to say that we are very happy to have a big group like you here about to join up. Because let's face it, I'll do it by the numbers. 300 million Americans, 2016, hasn't been a draft for 40 years since Vietnam, and you, by being in front of me, are representing 0.07% of the 300 million Americans that live in this country. What does that all mean? You, my friend, are a rare American. There's not many like you. I got to say, on behalf of the other 99.3% of America, thank you for making this commitment. To serve in the military is not an easy decision. I know that you thought long and hard about it. You probably talked to your family, your friends. Is this really what you want to do? And you said, yes, I'm down for the challenge. And so I got to say, it really shows who you are as a person. You're dedicated to our country's values, our way of life. You're willing to fight for it. And I got to say, make sacrifices that a lot of Americans just don't understand what our men and women do in a uniform. So what I want to do right now is tell you about this job. I want to give you a very brief overview of what military service is. And then after that, I am going to swear you in. We are going to get you out of here, and you can hopefully beat the Houston traffic. How does that sound?
Outstanding, sir.
All right, let's begin. First of all, military service. It changes those that serve. There's no doubt about it. Doesn't matter what you're going to do. 4 years and get out, which is fine. 40 years and retire as a salty command master chief, a sergeant major of the Army. My friend, whatever you're going to do, you're going to be different when you get out. You're going to be someone that's probably a little taller, stronger, physically and mentally. Someone that can work well with others, that can be on a team, be a teammate. You're going to be someone that knows how to do things by the book, by regulation. Not going to cut corners. And by the way, you're going to be taught how to have courage to do the right thing when it would have been easy to do the wrong thing. And of course, through your military service, you are going to be groomed to be a leader. You're going to be taught how to take charge of a group of men and women in their daily duties and get the mission accomplished. So can't you already tell that you're going to be affected? Who you are as a person is going to change a little bit. You're going to be someone that, to put it simple, knows how to be successful. And a lot of jobs don't do that for you. A lot of the jobs you had in the past, they just want you to show up and do your job and go home. This is not that kind of job. This is the kind of job where you have to show up. If you want to get promoted, you got to have shinier shoes, a more motivation, and attitude to go out there and succeed. And so I got to tell you, military service is going to lay a foundation that you can stand on for the rest of your life, something that you can lean on when you are faced with adversity, challenges. I'm talking about a boss that you just don't like. I'm talking about the kids at home and just running around crazy, destroying your walls in your kitchen. And I have to deal with it every day. Okay, my friend, you are going to know how to deal with these situations. You're going to be better equipped for life through your military service. The next thing that we ought to talk about is, what are you being paid to do in the military? Because when we just say it outright, it's pretty crazy. You're about to get paid guaranteed money on the 1st and the 15th of every month. Even if the government shuts down, the Congress can't pass a budget, did you know? Active duty will get paid on time. Special fund for us. And you, my friend, are being paid to do 5-mile runs in the morning. PT every day. Be in the best physical condition of your life and maintain yourself. Put those Shipley donuts down. My friend, you're being paid to wear a uniform where you can get medals and ribbons for doing your job. You go out here in downtown Houston, Texas, and all these fancy glass buildings. Find a job out here where they're going to put all their peers at attention and reward those for their hard work with a medal. It's very hard to find a job that really does decorate, recognize those that are working the hardest. And then let's take it to the next level. You're being paid to go to Bush International on your day that you ship out. Get on a jumbo jet, 727, Fly 1,000 miles north to Chicago, Great Lakes, 1,000 miles west to the Marine Boot Camp in San Diego, 1,000 miles east, Fort Jackson, South Carolina, they're waiting for you. 8 to 13 weeks later, my friend, you're on another jumbo jet. You're going somewhere else. Does this not sound like fun?
Yes, sir.
My applicants, you are about to really embark on a career loaded with opportunities of a lifetime. To travel this country, to travel this world, deploy into this world, do missions that really do matter. I got to tell you right now, we got men and women in uniform all over the place. 30,000 soldiers in the Army in South Korea to remind a dictator he can't blow up the world. 180 warships in the Navy, 1/3 of which always at sea. Haze Gray underway, scaring off pirates off the coast of Somalia, getting Captain Phillips home, jumping in there when there's an earthquake that strikes Haiti, jumping in there when the Japanese get struck by a tsunami. My friend, you are about to be the ones in the uniform doing the helicopter operations. The ones out there staring down the barrel of a gun to get a man back home. The ones out there reacting to a pirate, a dictator, a natural disaster. You ought to be getting excited for yourselves because it's loaded with memories at the end of the day. All these places you went, things that you did, people that you met. And then I'll say one more thing. Military service. This is a very sacred job. You are about to wear a uniform, chevrons and all, boots. They've been worn on D-Day. They've been worn in Korea. They've been fought in Vietnam, and bled in Iraq, Afghanistan. You are about to wear a uniform that means a lot. The fighting men and women, their spirits are residing inside of you when you wear that uniform. The spirit, our fighting spirit as a nation is inside you. You are a freaking ambassador to this whole world. Walk around anywhere in this world in a dress uniform from this military, they'll recognize that country. Applicants, wear your uniforms well, stand tall in that uniform, and represent. And so I got to say, I'm excited for you guys. You're at the very beginning of one heck of a journey. Go out there and do very well. Get promoted. Go out there and stay thirsty, my friends. Always be motivated and ready for the next day. And then I got to say one more thing to your family. I want to say a shout out to the family. Family is the backbone of this military. You can't do your job without some good support, love, home cooking. I want to say thank you to your family who's always there for you, to give you letters in the middle of boot camp, box of homemade cookies in the middle of the ocean. I want to say thank you to your family that does that for you, that supports you while you serve. Applicants, good luck to you. It's time for the oath. I got to ask you some questions now before we proceed. Applicants, raise your hand if you have any mental reservation to this decision that you're about to make. Okay, very well. Applicants, my staff should have briefed you already on DOD separation policies 83, 85, 86. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Applicants, attention. Applicants, raise your right hands and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Gilbert Lawson,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and of the officers appointed over me,
and of the officers appointed over me,
according to the regulations
according to the regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Lower your hands, applicants. At ease now. Everybody in this room, we give them a round of applause now. Congratulations. That's it. Woo! All right. Where's JJ Watt? Where's that pizza? All right. Applicants, I'm going to put you at attention now. I'm going to dismiss you outside the building. We're going to do laps, PT, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You can do that later, though. We're going to go to the room in the rear, okay? You're going to go into the room in the rear, take a seat. I'm going to give you some instructions. We're going to sign your contracts, and then we're going to get you out of here. Family, if you want to hang out right here, your applicant can walk right back through that door after we're done. Take some more photos in this room before you leave. Applicants, attention. Applicants, fall out. Dismiss. Meet me in that room in the rear. Let's go. Hustle.